CCIV has finally slowed down after being one of the most popular SPAC targets for investors looking to get in on the ground floor of the up-and-coming Lucid Motors. That momentum came to a screeching halt as the stock dropped by 8.25% to close the trading session at $29.49. Today, we'll look at CCIV stock price prediction. Number 6. CCIV Stock Review. Churchill Capital Corp. Operates as a blank check company. The company aims to acquire one or more businesses and assets via a merger, capital stock exchange, asset acquisition, stock purchase, and reorganization. Churchill Capital serves customers in the United States. The outsized move in Churchill Capital 4 started on January 11th when rumors began to spread that it was in talks to merge with luxury electric vehicle EV maker Lucid Motors. Bloomberg initially reported the SPAC, formed by former Citigroup banker and Wall Street veteran Michael Klein, was reportedly in talks to take Lucid Motors public through a transaction that could be valued at up to $15 billion. The Churchill Capital Corp. 4 stock price gained 2.48% on the last trading day, Thursday, the 4th of February 2021, rising from $29.49 to $30.22. During the day, the stock fluctuated 20.36% from a day low at $26.13 to a day high of $31.45. The price has risen in 7 of the last 10 days and is up by 69.68% over the past 2 weeks. Volume fell on the last day by 39 million shares, and in total, 44 million shares were bought and sold for approximately $1.33 billion. You should take into consideration that falling volume on higher prices causes divergence and may be an early warning about possible changes over the next couple of days. The stock lies in the upper part of a very wide and strong rising trend in the short term, and this may normally pose a very good selling opportunity for the short-term trader, as reaction back towards the lower part of the trend can be expected. A breakup at the top trend line at $32.66 will firstly indicate a stronger rate of rising. Given the current short-term trend, the stock is expected to rise 94.54% during the next 3 months, and with a 90% probability hold a price between $28.62 and $63.54 at the end of this 3-month period. Since then, the Financial Times reported that Lucid is in talks with Saudi Arabia's sovereign wealth fund to build a new EV factory in the kingdom. If a combination were to be announced and Bloomberg's valuation estimate is close, the question for current investors is what price they're getting to hold a stake in Lucid Motors. At today's share price of over $30, that would mean a greater than $45 billion value on the company. Number 5. Signals and forecasts. The Churchill Capital Corp. 4 stock holds buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, giving a positive forecast for the stock. Also, there is a general buy signal from the relation between the two signals, where the short-term average is above the long-term average. On corrections down, there will be some support from the lines at $26.20 and $15.97. A breakdown below any of these levels will issue sell signals. Furthermore, there is a buy signal from the 3 months moving average convergence divergence, MACD. Volume fell during the last trading day despite gaining prices. This causes a divergence between volume and price, and it may be an early warning. The stock should be watched closely. Some negative signals were issued as well, and these may have some influence on the near short-term development. The stock had a golden star signal on Tuesday, November 3, 2020. Golden star signal is when the short-term moving average, the long-term moving average, and price line meet in a special combination. Churchill Capital Corp. 4, New York Stock Exchange, CCIV, has been changing hands at around $31 early on Friday, indicating another gain of 2.58% on the last day of a bullish week. That would follow up on Friday's increase of 2.48% that allowed shares of the blank check company to top $30. Investors are still awaiting news about a potential SPAC merger with Lucid Motors. Some are awaiting news to come out early next week, perhaps on Merger Monday, as some Wall Street insiders call such events. At current levels, CCIV shares are worth more than triple their value early in 2021. Trading at $29.79 at the time of writing, the stock is over 1% higher, having found demand in the vicinity of the 25th of January highs. Meanwhile, for the day traders, the price is now breaking a key support in the 15-minute chart, below $30, testing $29.40 support, with eyes on a break of $28.76 structure, which meets a 61.8% Fibonacci confluence of the latest bullish impulse. Number 4. CCIV stock support, risk, and stop loss. Churchill Capital Corp. 4 finds support from accumulated volume at $29.49, and this level may hold a buying opportunity as an upwards reaction can be expected when the support is being tested. This stock may move very much during a day, volatility, and with a very large prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, this stock is considered to be very high risk. During the last day, the stock moved $5.32 between high and low, or 20.36%. Our recommended stop loss, $28.70, a negative 5.20%. This stock has very high daily movements, and this gives very high risk. Number 3. CCIV stock and the possible Lucid deal. Churchill has neither confirmed nor denied it's in talks to buy this early-stage luxury EV maker. But with some starting to cast doubt, let's assess the odds of this deal getting delayed and/or not happening. First, a delay is possible given recent developments related to Lucid's largest shareholder. Saudi Sovereign Wealth Fund, PIF, Public Investment Fund, owns 67% of the privately held EV maker. That alone doesn't impact the chances a deal goes through. For those looking to profit on CCIV stock, this may not be the worst thing in the world. Why? If the deal takes months longer than expected, impatient speculators could start exiting positions. If shares fall back to around $15 per share, a more attractive entry point could emerge. With this potentially game-changing transaction uncertain, it's not worth diving in at today's prices. Shares are only up on the aforementioned deal talk. If said deal rumors fail to pan out, expect shares to fall off significantly. Yet, don't take CCIV stock completely off your radar. If the deal's still a possibility, but shares fall back to the $10 to $15 price range, risk return may again be in your favor. Number 2. Is Churchill Capital Corp. 4 stock a buy? Several short-term signals along with a general good trend are positive, and we conclude that the current level may hold a buying opportunity, as there is a fair chance for Churchill Capital Corp. 4 stock to perform well in the short term. The company plans to start deliveries of vehicles to U.S. customers in the second quarter of this year. With that in mind, this signals to CCIV stock investors that it could be a less risky bet than some of the other offerings. Now, as there are rumors going on about Lucid merging with CCIV stock, it may be wise to keep the stock on your radar. Of course, buying any stock on rumors is particularly risky, but if it turns out to be true, investors would be getting a payday. The question is, are you willing to stomach the volatility? But until then, there's simply too much speculation surrounding this SPAC. To that end, patience seemed like the right path forward here. Investors considering a position at $30 per share should exercise some caution. With this blank check company shares going parabolic on the aforementioned deal rumors alone, you could see heavy losses if a deal doesn't get announced. But If shares pull back below $23, a more favorable entry point could emerge. So, what's the best move? Take a wait-and-see approach for now. Number 1. Conclusion. Lucid Motors is a long-term winner with 10x upside potential during the 2020s. But CCIV stock is not yet representative of Lucid Motors' disruptive and promising business, nor is there any guarantee it will be anytime soon. So don't rush into this name on rumors. Wait for confirmation. Then, either forget CCIV stock if the merger falls through or buy CCIV stock if the merger gets confirmed. Either way, keep a close eye on Lucid Motors and buy shares in the company once it does finally come public. Do let us know in the comment what you think of it. Please subscribe to The Stock Advisor. Thanks for watching.